Hello everyone, I'm Ihsan. In this video, we'll compare the Samsung S24 Ultra and the Samsung S23 Ultra. We'll look at the similarities and differences between these two flagship smartphones from Samsung. First, let's look at the design of these two smartphones. Both smartphones look quite similar to the previous models. The design of the Samsung S24 Ultra is much like the S23 Ultra. The main difference is in the frame material. The S24 Ultra uses titanium for the frame, while the S23 Ultra has an aluminum frame. Another change is the screen design. The S24 Ultra has a completely flat screen with no curved edges, whereas the S23 Ultra still has a slight curve on the screen edges. The weight difference between these two smartphones is also minimal, only about 1 gram. The S23 Ultra weighs around 234 grams, while the S24 Ultra weighs 233 grams. In daily use, you won't really notice this 1 gram difference when holding the phones. And then for security features, both smartphones still use the same ultrasonic fingerprint sensor under the screen, which is fast and accurate. Here, even though both use ultrasonic technology, the S24 Ultra is slightly faster. This is because Samsung finally upgraded the sensor to the latest Qualcomm fingerprint sensor, something they hadn't done in the previous S-series models. Next, the main camera on the Samsung S24 Ultra still has the same 200 megapixel resolution as the main camera on the S23 Ultra. The ultra-wide lens also remains the same at 12 megapixel resolution, and the telephoto lens is also 10 megapixel on both smartphones. The difference is in the periscope telephoto lens. On the Samsung S24 Ultra now has 50 megapixel resolution telephoto lens, while the S23 Ultra only has 10 megapixel telephoto lens. Despite the higher resolution telephoto lens on the Samsung S24 Ultra, the optical zoom actually has been downgraded to 5x only, compared to the 10x zoom on the S23 Ultra. Another difference is in high-resolution video recording. The S24 Ultra supports 4K recording at 120fps in Pro Video mode, while the S23 Ultra can only record 4K at up to 60fps only. For 8K videos, both smartphones can only record at 30fps, and for other resolution options are the same on both smartphones. Then in portrait video, both smartphones can record videos at 4K with 30fps. The difference is that the S24 Ultra offers 1x, 2x, and 3x zoom options, while the S23 Ultra only has 1x and 3x zoom only. On the S24 Ultra, the 3x zoom option is a bit hidden and only appears after selecting other zoom option first. This difference is also noticeable in photo mode on the Samsung S24 Ultra, which offers a 5x zoom option. On the S23 Ultra, the zoom options jump from 3x to 10x, without a 5x zoom option. Actually, you can also add this option with the addition of the camera assistant application. However, on the Samsung S23 Ultra still doesn't support adding a 5x zoom shortcut. While on the S24 Ultra, you can add shortcuts for 2x, 10x, and 100x zoom options. Another difference is also found in the Expert RAW mode. In this mode, the available photo resolution options in the S23 Ultra are only 12 megapixel and 50 megapixel. Meanwhile, in the S24 Ultra, in addition to 12 megapixel and 50 megapixel options, there is also an additional option 24 megapixel resolution. In addition, in the Pro mode, there are also slight differences in the resolution options. In the S23 Ultra, besides the option for ultra-wide main camera and 3x zoom options, there is also a 10x zoom option. Whereas in the S24 Ultra, there is no 10x zoom option, but it only has a 5x zoom option. It is in line with the specification of its periscope telephoto lens on its smartphones. Next, in the Pro Video mode, there are differences in the available resolution options for recording 4K video. The S24 Ultra series can support recording options with 4K 120fps, while the S23 Ultra can only record at 4K 60fps. For other resolution and frame rate options, they appear to be exactly the same in both smartphones. Then in slow motion mode, there are some differences in resolution and frame rate options. The S23 Ultra can only record in Full HD at 240fps, while the S24 Ultra allows you to choose between 120 and 240fps. The S24 Ultra also offers a new option to record slow-mo videos in 4K at 120fps, which is not available on the S23 Ultra. Additionally, the S24 Ultra has removed some features that are found in the S23 Ultra. The S23 Ultra has a super slow-mo feature that automatically records movement in the frame. Unfortunately, this feature is missing from the S24 Ultra. Another difference is in the director's view or dual recording mode. On the S23 Ultra, this mode is still called director's view, and it only supports at Full HD at 30 FPS. On the S24 Ultra, now this mode called dual recording, and now it supports recording in 4K at 60 FPS. The S24 Ultra also offers more options in this mode compared to the S23 Ultra. Next, for the front camera, there is no noticeable difference between these two models. Both have a 12 megapixel camera with dual pixel autofocus, and it can record videos up to 4K at 60 FPS. Then moving on to the display, the Samsung S23 Ultra uses a dynamic AMOLED 2X with a refresh rate of 120Hz and a maximum brightness of 1750 nits. Meanwhile, on the S24 Ultra, now it's been upgraded to dynamic LTPO AMOLED 2X display with still the same refresh rate of 120Hz, but with significantly higher maximum brightness reaching up to 2600 nits. For screen protection, the Samsung S24 Ultra series has slightly improved and more scratch resistant compared to the S23 Ultra. The Samsung S24 Ultra comes with the latest Gorilla Glass armor, while the S23 Ultra series still uses Gorilla Glass Victus 2. Additionally, there is also something interesting about the S24 Ultra screen that comes with anti-glare feature. This new feature can reduce light reflections on the screen up to 75%. This feature is very useful and helps when using the S24 Ultra screen in bright and glaring conditions with lot of light. Then for the SIM card slot, both smartphones have a dual nano SIM card slot, so you can use two SIM cards at the same time on these two smartphones. Then for performance, the Galaxy S23 Ultra is powered by Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, while the S24 Ultra runs on Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. In our performance test using AnTuTu benchmark application, the S24 Ultra shows slightly better performance. And then for battery and charging speed, both smartphones have a battery capacity of 5000 mAh and also support fast charging up to 45 watts. Then for software and UI on Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra and S23 Ultra, both run on One UI 6.1 based on Android 14. However, the Samsung S23 Ultra will only get updates for 3 more years, until Android 17 in 2027, while the Samsung S24 Ultra will receive updates for up to 7 years, up until Android 21 in 2031. So in conclusion, compared to the Samsung S23 Ultra, the S24 Ultra has some upgrades, including a titanium frame, a brighter screen with anti-glare technology, and better performance with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset. While the main camera specification almost looks similar on both smartphones, but here the Samsung S24 Ultra has some extra features and can record video at higher frame rates. So if you want the latest features and improvements, the S24 Ultra is a better option. However, the Galaxy S23 Ultra is still a great buy. It has strong performance with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset and also has 10x periscope telephoto camera for long distance zoom. And it also comes with dynamic AMOLED 2X screen with 120Hz refresh rate. Additionally, it also comes with premium design with curved screen edges that still provides an elegant appearance. And of course, the price is more affordable compared to the S24 Ultra. If you want to learn more about the differences between the Samsung S23 Ultra and S24 Ultra, you can click on the video that appears on your screen. I hope you find this video helpful. See you in the next one.